In a world where the dead are living, and the living that aren't dead are just straight up dangerous, forget about the katana-wielding warriors and the crossbow snipers. Tyrese was the definition of raw strength, resilience, and heart. And today, we're breaking down exactly why he was the most badass character in The Walking Dead. First off, he is a human tank. He is a one-man army. Think about it. When most people get surrounded by a horde, they panic, they run, they die. Tyrese, he was tightened. He tightened his grip right onto that hammer, and he went to work. No guns, no blades, just pure, unrelenting force. This wasn't just survival. This was domination. Yet, the hammer is more than just a weapon. Swords are cool, crossbows are slick, but a hammer? That's a weapon of someone who gets the job done with sheer power. Every swing was personal, every hit was a message. I will not go down. It wasn't just a tool, it was an extension of Tyrese himself. The Protector, a warrior with a heart. A true badass isn't just about strength. It's about who they protect. And Tyrese, he was the guy you wanted in your corner. He just put his life on the line to save baby Judith, proving that his heart was as big as strength. In a world where survival often meant losing your humanity, Tyrese held on to his, no matter the cost. Tyrese had an unbreakable spirit, facing the worst and standing tall. Some characters let the apocalypse break them, but Tyrese, he refused to let it turn him. Physically, into a zombie. He held on to his morals when no one else could. And in a world built on blood, that made him stronger than anyone with a gun. He had the most heroic death in the series. Even in death, Tyrese didn't go down too easy. He fought through his injuries, battling his demons, and with the relentless grip of the undead world. His death wasn't just another casualty. It was a warrior's last stand, proving that even when he fell, he truly never broke. Think about how Carol killed Karen and David. He was with Karen, okay? When he found out that Carol killed her, you think he would go all crazy and kill Carol, but no. He is okay and accepting of her apology. He does say, I accept your apology, but I can never forgive you. But he does good. He does not hurt her at all. He forgives her apology. This guy, even in summertime, when it is the hottest outside, this guy will still wear his badass beanie. Can this guy get any more badass? I'm surprised he even died in the first place. Yet, Robert Kirkman did say characters have to die, and a lot more are going to. And then just a couple episodes later, we lose Beth. But legends live on. Tyrese Williams wasn't just another survivor, he was their survivor. A fighter, a protector, and a man who proved that strength isn't just about how many walkers you kill, it's about how much you're willing to endure, and how much of yourself you refuse to lose. Are you gonna go down with a stand, or are you gonna go down just as no one's gonna remember you? Tyrese lived his life to the fullest potential. When he first arrived at the prison, Rick screamed at him and told him to get out. Rick was going all crazy. Rick wasn't thinking straight, but Tyrese forgives him and chooses to live with him and chooses Rick as his protector. He doesn't see Rick as anything bad. No, he knew he was a broken man in a broken world. Tyrese was a broken man in a broken world, but he used that to his advantage. That's why Tyrese is the most badass character in The Walking Dead. If I was in the zombie apocalypse, I would want Tyrese as my sidekick. Not even as a sidekick, but as a leader. Tyrese could have proven himself to be a leader. And if we're not even just talking about the show, Tyrese is such a badass in the comics as well. Tyrese is a main character in the comics, just like Glenn, but even more character-inducing. In the first couple of issues, they find Tyrese and his daughter, her boyfriend, I'm pretty sure his friend? They all die, but he still lives with the group. He ends up beating the shit out of Rick, and Rick goes unconscious for a couple days. Anyway, he gets the Herschel treatment, and the government ends up cutting off his head. And he didn't get as a badass death as we saw in the show, but he still got a badass death. I mean, Herschel's death was badass enough, but Tyrese gets it in the comics. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, because, you know, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I can start making money, and I can buy myself a ticket to the Tyler Creator concert. You know how sick that would be? Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this. Have a fucking amazing day. Bye.
I jumped out of the pub and straight to the trap. Gang banging now rapping.